Hi, I'm Roy. These are my hands. You may have watched my esteemed colleague rambling on about various TV shows. Well, I'm here to prove that I am way better. So, I've decided to talk to you about Buffy, specifically Buffy Season 7. Now, it's no secret that Eevee and I uphold Joss Whedon as a divine being descended to Earth to teach us his divine ways. But be this as it may, sometimes we must watch and consider. So, after facing the overwhelming trauma that was the end of Buffy, I decided to take a look back at the sometimes magnificent, sometimes slightly terrible, sometimes magnificently terrible Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 7. Season 7 is definitely a controversial series. Some moments are undeniably brilliant. For example, the score for the final fight scene in Chosen. Oh my god! It's absolutely phenomenal. I love that moment when Buffy gets axed in the back and then the first is all like taunting her and making her angry, and she just gets up slowly and the music is rising underneath this and she just goes, "I want you to get out of my face!" And then she gets up and throws the axe and it's cue the inspirational music! And it's so good! Classic. There is also the epic return of Faith. Let's face it, Faith is never uncool. She's like the lady with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Except, instead of music, she brings cool wherever she goes. However, there are some slightly interesting elements to this season. Not least, the army of mini slayers who appear from nowhere, have never previously been mentioned, and most annoyingly, seem to have a collection of very, very bad accents. Especially the plummy Brits. Plummy and slam! Also, where did all the food come from? I've never seen people continue to eat so much, and how do they excrete? They eat nothing but crap! How are they skinny when every single scene they're in contains them consuming? And not fibrous all brand goodness like William Shatner would suggest, but just crap. I tell you, I would not want to share a bathroom with these people. And another thing is, while we know that Buffy has grown up recently and has become a woman, she does seem to be embracing this to a slightly crazy and very wordy level. I mean, the speeches, I've got to give it to you, are pretty inspirational. And, you know, the first one, especially the one at the end of, I think it's Bring on the Night, is pretty impressive. But there's sort of, you have one, and then another one, and then another one. And then it's just like, yeah, we know we've got to fight. We know that it's bad, it's gonna get badder. We want to see some action and stop talking, and you can see how all the cast members are going. And I think by that point some of the cameramen would have nipped out for a fag. But ignoring some of the slightly more holy bits of season 7, there is one undeniably great and mighty thing that has to be mentioned, and that is Andrew! He is like medicated geeky joy. Doctors should prescribe him to manic depressive people, and there would be no more need for Prozac, or crack, or Coca-Cola. But yes, I feel I should add in some critical reasoning for my claims, as my esteemed colleague would say. Like all Buffy villains, you find yourself really not caring what side Andrew is on. Whether he's ritually sacrificing a pig, very badly, or documenting the life and times of Camp Buffy, he's just good! We just want him on screen, and lots and lots and lots. I might as just add in. We are as gods! We are as gods! We are as gods! I need to stop. Storyteller for me is one of the best episodes in this entire season. It's just, I was weeing myself. I don't know if I should say weeing myself, but I'm going to say weeing myself. It injects some necessary humour into what at times gets to be a pretty dark and generally moody plot going on as we go through season 7. It has character development and moral basis and at times it does actually move you to tears.
What moves you to tears? Roy, what are you doing? Is that my Is that my audience?
No!
You've been reviewing, haven't you?
Maybe.
But that's my thing!
I thought it could be a thing we could share.
No one wants to hear what you think.
Intelligent people do.
Excuse us for a moment, Roy. Look, if you wanted more screen time, all you had to do was ask.
Have asked. There's just no talking to you sometimes. It's all about Eevee, Eevee, Eevee. What happened to me? I'd be supposed to be Roy and Eevee. When did we stop being a team?
This is neither the time nor the place for a domestic.
It's never the right time for you.
This is going to take a while, so in conclusion, my opinions are always right, and
Buffy!
Yeah, Buffy is good. But if you wanted more screen time, maybe you should buy a camcorder.
So, I thought I'd talk to you about Buffy. Wait, I can't look at you.
Look at me. Tummy hurts.
Oh, poor Emily. I won't rub your tummy because that's a bit lesbian.
I keep forgetting that on film. I think I'll put that on the end for that outtake. Excuse us for a moment.
Ow! The ear!
The ear? Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
This is going to take a while, so, That's my phone. Sorry. Yeah, it's my mum. Apparently my dad has man flu. Okay, yes, Shush, you're breaking the fourth wall!
Sorry.
Between me and you!
That's very strange.
Yeah.